Person, place, thing, idea. So if you put noun, you are correct. Good. Now let's try quickly. Raise your hand and tell me what kind of word is quickly? Tennessee. Adverb. It tells us how we're doing something. We're doing something fast. So it's, oh, this is how I messed up. That's adverb. You are correct. I messed up. How did you know it was adverb? Adverb. So then I probably did the same thing for yummy. This is what happens when you do things when you're a little tired. All right. Yummy. What kind of word is yummy? Ah, raise your hand. I'm looking at you, Naomi, because I haven't heard from you yet. What kind of word is yummy? What does it describe? If I were to use these words in a sentence, what would yummy describe? What does yummy mean? We said yummy means, so good. Okay, delicious. What does it describe? And I already gave you a clue, because I'm telling you this word describes something. Ah, I gave you 2 clues. Adjective. Good. I messed up. This is going to end up saying adverb, so ignore it. It's going to be adjective. Adjective. This is not an adverb. It's an adjective. My mistake. Yep, you had it right if you had adjective. And then the last one I should have correct. The last one.
Verb.
Shout it out. What?
Verb.
Everyone should know that one. That one's a verb. That one's a verb. Okay, so let's go on to the next order of business. We're going to move through this kind of quickly because we don't have that much time today. But I told you guys after I passed back your test, remember I told you to give me your test back? The test that we took last week, the past tense test, right? Remember I gave it to you and I said, give it back to me though, we're going to go over something later. Yes? Okay, so today we're going to go over that. Genesis, can you read me the first bullet point of the objective?
I will be able to use the verb be in a sentence in past tense.
In a sentence in past tense. Noemi, will you read me the next one, please?
I will be able to use the negative form of the verb be in past tense.
Okay. Let's look at the test that we took. This is an example of the test that we took. Do you guys remember this paragraph where you had to fill in the blanks with the past tense form of the verbs? Do you remember this part? Right? You guys did great when it came to putting the verbs in past tense and adding ed to the end. That part, beautiful. You did it great. But the part where a lot of us messed up a little bit were when we had to change the verb be to past tense. How do I say be in past tense? Raise your hand.
What?
Know what I mean?
Was or were.
So y'all knew this? Oh man. So this is what I saw on the test. I saw answers like didn't be. I saw answers like didn't was. I saw answers like be or bed. Yeah, Yumi's going, what? I said that too. Okay. Okay. Yeah, bed is gama. Bed means somewhere where you sleep. So it was like, well, I don't know what they meant here. But I think the person that did bed probably said, oh, the verb is be, and with past tense, if it ends in E, I add D, so maybe I'll just put bed. I get what they were thinking, but was it correct? Okay. So then, today, it's only 3 of you, so turn and talk with each other. And tell me what you think you should have done, this person should have done, or these people, because these are 3 different people that gave me 3 different answers. Okay? This was one person that gave me this answer, another person gave me this answer, another person gave me this answer. But similar, all 5 of you had similar, different, everybody used didn't in the sentence for not. Should we have used, turn it and talk to your partner. Tell me what, turn and talk to your group. So the three of you are gonna have to chit chat. So, conflicts aside,
See the
three of you are gonna have to chit chat. Tell me, what do you think you should do to fix this? I'll give you 30 seconds. What should go in these blanks? What should go in these blanks? Should it be didn't be?
No.
Should it be didn't was? Should it be bed?
No, was.
But it says not be.
No. The bed.
So this one? Alright, turn and talk to your partner. Tell them what it should be.
She was.
Tell them what it should have been.
Yeah.
So I'm going to hand back your test right now and show you what you guys did. And then you guys can see, oh, this is what I probably should have done instead. Okay? You already saw it. The grade hasn't changed, but now we're going over the part where we made a little bit of mistakes. Okay? Overall, you guys did great. Generally, you guys did great. But there were a little bit of mistakes that we're going to go over today. Okay, so flat tire. So let's go over how to say be and was, or be in past tense, or not be in past tense. Do you guys remember this?
Yeah, wearing it.
Okay, so I see some light bulbs going off. I see some people going, I remember now. Okay, well we're going to practice it. We didn't have, maybe what that tells me is that we didn't practice enough. So today we're going to practice a little bit more, okay? Okay? So, let's go over this one. So, here's what you have to do. If the subject of the sentence is singular, you use was. What does singular mean? Singular, one person. If we're only talking about one person or one thing, then we use what? Was. Or if it's not be, it would be was not or wasn't. If we're talking about two or more people, or we're talking to a group of people, right, we would use you, right? So you is the only one that could be singular, but you can't use was. You always pretend you're talking to more than one person, okay? You, we, and they, more than one person, we always use, okay? And if it's not be, we're not or weren't. And if it's not be, Noemi? Or? And if it's not be, Genesis? Okay. What if it's just one person, Genesis? Was or wasn't. Okay? So if we're only talking about one person or one thing, if we're talking about ourselves, he, she, or it, for past tense of be, it's not didn't be, it's not didn't was, it's wasn't. If it's positive, then it's, if it's a positive sentence, then it's was. If it's a negative sentence, then it's wasn't, right? If we're talking about more than one person, or if we're talking to somebody, were, or weren't. So now I'm going to put it again, okay? And you guys are going to tell me how I should have corrected. So this is another example, we'll go back to that. Oh no. Oh no. It didn't actually stay. Okay, so we'll go back to this one, it's fine. I'm going to take it off now. Because for some reason it's not, it didn't copy the This computer's not showing the screenshot for us to correct it, but it's okay, we'll do it like this. Okay. So now turn and talk to a partner and tell them what you would have put instead. Now turn and talk to a partner and tell them what you would have put instead. Look at your mistake and see how you would have changed it. I see Yimi's already changing it. Hennessy is looking. Don't see her turning and talking to anybody to change it. I'm giving you guys an opportunity to get some help from your friends in the class or your peers in the class to fix it.
Creo que al menos entiendo.
All right, so here's what we want to do. When we're looking at the sentence, let's look at the sentence it's in. And let's break it down. We're going to read the whole sentence so here we're going to read the whole sentence. This sentence starts here where it says after. We're going to read the whole sentence and see first, who are we talking about? I'm going to read it carefully. I'm going to see who the sentence is about or what the sentence is about. Okay? And then I'm going to see, am I talking about one person or thing? Or am I talking about more than one person or thing? And then I'll decide which one I'm using. Am I using was or am I using were?
Yeah.
Make sense? So let's read the sentence. Jimmy, can you read this for me?
I some responsibility with it wasn't
Ah, okay. Wasn't.
very good
How do you know it wasn't and not weren't?
because it's one person, it's I.
But we're not talking about the person. It is one thing, but we're not talking about the person. No, I mean, what are we talking about?
Because have
It. It. Good. That's the pronoun. What is it referring to? What thing? What is the sentence about? Let's read it again. I said read it carefully. Read it carefully. So it says, after that, I cooked some spaghetti, but it wasn't very good. What is it?
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes. Yes. I.
It means a thing. But what thing are we talking about in the sentence? The spaghetti. Thank you. Are we talking about more than one dish? We're only talking about one dinner. We only cooked one thing. We cooked spaghetti. Okay? You see what I did there? I looked at the sentence carefully. I checked what do I have to fill in the blank? What am I talking about with? And then I decide if I use was, were, wasn't, or weren't. Okay? Let's do the next one. Okay, so the next one is this one. Okay? Let's see.
Good afternoon.
Starting here.
Good afternoon.
Okay?
We visited
Visited.
Mary because she was ill.
Okay? How do you know it was and not were? Not Yimi. Yimi gave me the answer. How does Yimi know it's supposed to be was and not were? Who are we talking about?
She.
She. Good. Know what I mean? We're talking about she. And because we're talking about she, is it one person or more than one person?
One person.
One person. She. So what should I have used in the blank, Hennessy? Was, because I'm talking about my Aunt Mary, mi tía Maria. She was ill. What does ill mean?
No sé.
Sick. She was sick. Okay? But the main thing we have to remember is how to say be in past tense. She was. All right, Normie, you're going to help me with the next one, okay? Where does the next sentence begin?
Cada una vez daba
After.
2 puntos.
Hmm?
Cada una vez daba 2 puntos.
Those are with 2 points. Yep. All right. After dinner. Noemi, I'm over here. After dinner.
After dinner, we weren't at home because we
Decided.
decided to go to the cinema.
Why did you put were and not was? Or you said weren't. Why did you put weren't and not wasn't? We? Be confident in your answer. You gave me all the right ones before. Yeah, we what?
Huh?
What did you say? We what?
Where?
We weren't at home. We're talking about more than one, but it says not. So we weren't.
It's not a negativo.
When yes, when it says not, it's negative. Let's try to use our English first. All right. So I feel like sometimes when you guys see that it says exit ticket, you guys get scared. Okay? I don't want you to get scared, but I do want to give this as an exit ticket to see if you guys actually understood what we're doing. Okay, I'll put it in as a classwork. The main thing I want to see is if you get it now.
Alright.
Okay? All right. If you get a good grade, then I'll put it in as an exit ticket. So get a good grade and it'll count for more. All right. So quietly, at a level 0, I want you guys to try it again. And here, I'll even help you out, just to help you remember. You can cross off the question column. You don't have to do the question column. Okay? You don't have to do the question column. Which column do you not have to do?
The question.
No, I mean, which column are you not doing? Okay, cross it off. You guys are not going to have to do that one. The last column, where it says questions. Okay. None of these. These two, yes. These two, no. Here.
Pero lo puede modificar ahorita mismo.
I give it to you after curricular.
Aquí lo queremos que tiene por acá ahora.
English first, can you try it again?
What time you going to start today?
What time are we going to come today? For the Latinx Heritage Night? It's going to be at 5:30. All right, you guys should be at a level 0. Even if it's not going to be graded as an exit ticket, I still want to see how well you do it by yourselves. You, my dear, can grab the computer and we'll go over this after. Okay? So the part that you guys don't need to do, sorry, that's why I put the camera up. You won't need to do this part because we haven't gone over questions yet. Okay? But the rest, you should be able to do just fine.
Solo esto.
So if I gave you a positive sentence, you're going to give me that sentence, but negative. Okay? Same thing here. If I gave you the negative, you're going to give me the positive. Okay? All right, level 0. You guys have 8 minutes, though I think it should take you less. But let's start with 8. Okay? So, let's start with the first one. Give a positive sentence. How would I change this one? Instead of decir lo opuesto. So, instead of positive, you're going to give me the negative version for this. Make sense now?